Good kill, good kill. Okay, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here in the Mig-35 and look at this giant missile under my wing here. This is the KC-172C-1, also known as the AWACS killer. So you can see that we have a modernized Mig-29, which would be the Mig-35. We got 2 extra hard points, and we also are carrying a lot more fuel. I think we're up to 15,000 pounds, which is nice. The Mig-29 really needed that upgrade. In terms of the KS-172, it's also called Project 172, the AWACS killer missile. If you're interested in some of the declassified specs of this missile, we have a range of about 400 kilometers, maximum altitude service of 98,000 feet, capable of about 3.3 Mach, which is pretty impressive. And if it makes impact, look at this, we got AWACS and a fighter-sized contact on radar here. If it makes contact, this missile is carrying 110 pounds of high explosive fragmentation, so it should kill anything it actually connects with. I've gone ahead and locked up what I believe to be the AWACS, so I'm going to ruin his day by knocking out his data link before the fight even starts here. Fox 3, there we go, and we'll hold that lock. Hopefully that makes contact. Now, from my understanding, that is a Fox 3. It's got inertial navigation with mid-course guidance, and in terminal phase it does have an active radar, so it does have its own radar, but we do still want to maintain lock for as long as possible. Now the bandit that we're fighting is an F-16, and he is wildly outranged by this missile. I'm going to hold the other one because I have one more. If this one misses, I'll shoot the second one, the second KS-172 AWACS killer missile. I'll shoot the second one at his AWACS, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Hopefully I can hold on to it because I'd like to surprise him with it later on in the fight when he thinks like I don't have any more or something like that. Look at this, we have, looking at data link here, that's a fighter who is slightly in front of his AWACS. So as long as I maintain this lock, he will very quickly, he should actually, he looks like he's close enough that if he looks back at his AWACS, he might actually see it die, which would be great. That would be very demoralizing and I would really enjoy that. So maybe he's too far, I don't know, but you know, one can hope. They're flying away from each other now. Alright, that should have made contact by now. So I just knocked out his AWACS. Yeah, look, it's not on radar anymore. I only have the fighter on radar. And my AWACS is way behind me, so it's safe. AMRAAMs are not going to be able to range that, so that's quite unfortunate for this F-16. He's going to have to get through me. Fox 3, that's a R77-1. And we're going to just maintain that. He is coming over here. Let's actually start cranking off to the left here. I mean, he probably shot. I assume he would have shot by now. I also have a much stronger radar in the Mig-35 here, which is, again, one of the shortcomings of the Mig-29. The Mig-35 is actually a very interesting aircraft. I feel like it kind of overcomes a lot of the shortcomings of the Mig-29. And so we will slowly start turning away now. Looking at data link, he's doing the same, but there's his AWACS is low altitude and very fast, which is what data link says, which obviously means it's crashing. Or, you know, it's already crashed, and data link is just taking some time to update. He's back there. Let's go ahead and recommit. I actually don't have him on data link anymore either. There's a missile on me. We have his AMRAAM, which I knew he shot. Like, AMRAAMs are going to be dangerous to me. They range the same as the 77-1 here. Very similar. So I do still have to be careful. If I can shoot a 77-1 at him, then I am in range for him to shoot an AMRAAM Charlie-5 at me. Just gonna climb here. You can see we're watching the signal strength indicated by the yellow ring here in order to see how far the missile is. So that's how I know, like, if the signal strength, the yellow bar, starts to decrease, then I know that I'm getting away from the missile, so then I can start climbing back up, get back into the engagement here. I'm looking for this guy. Here we go. We got him on radar. Locked him up. That's just the old AMRAAM. I wouldn't be too worried about it. There we go. It's gone. And there we go. We got him locked. We need to get in range. I'm still out of range. I'm going to climb a little bit here. We'll just go ahead and turn in and put him right off the nose. Remember that we still have one AWACS killer missile. Again, I kind of want to use that a little bit further into the fight. I want to use it as kind of like an ace in my sleeve, you know. Fox 3. Assuming that these 77-1s don't just kill him. Slowly defend again. Just holding a nice gentle crank on the edges of the gimbal capability of my radar. And we'll go cold. And we'll break that lock. Because I am a little bit worried about his AMRAAM. I mean, AMRAAMs are pretty dangerous. You know, I don't want to really play around with AMRAAMs. And I would really hate to get killed still having an AWACS missile on my wing. So I'm just being a little bit more cautious here. And we'll come around here, do a loop around this hill, and we'll recommit. And get us back into the fight here. I didn't even get a notification from his missile, which I'm sure he fired. There's no reason why he wouldn't have. I mean, I guess if he didn't find me on radar, but I am getting hit by his radar. I can hear it on the RWR. You hear the low tone beep, beep. That's his radar hitting me. So he is seeing me on radar. Despite the lack of data link. He's probably just missing a little bit of situational awareness. If he's still good with his radar, he could still be successful. I'm just being a little bit cautious up here. Just trying to be careful of his AMRAM if it is up here. But it's looking fine. Let's go ahead and turn in. My data link says he is far away. And he is recommitting according to my data link. He's right off the nose here at a 300 bearing. We'll just wait to pick him up on radar. I am on a high pulse repetition frequency, so I'm not going to see him until he's hot. But I could just change that to medium and try to pick him up flanking, but I don't think that'll matter because I think he'll come nose hot here in a second. He's off data link again, but I know generally where to look for him. I mean, I thought he was low, and then, you know, I'm looking co-altitude with me, and I still don't see him. Maybe I had, like, a false return. It's possible. I'm gonna defend here. I'm getting a little nervous. I feel like he's, like, out there, and he shot at me already. I might still have a data link, but it's not doing me much good. Half the time I'm not, look at this, it's blank half the time. I'm not getting any actual data link. And then the times that it does feed something through, it's like, oh, there it is. See, I knew he shot a missile at me. The other times that it does actually send something through, it's like a faded target from like 20 minutes ago, so it's not even accurate. So it kind of feels like I can't really rely on this data link. We're off cold here. Luckily, I defended in time to get away from this AMRAM he shot at me. I don't know where he was when he shot it, but the signal strength is quite low, so I think I defended a little early, which is fine, you know, better safe than sorry. It's still here. Look at this. Signal strength is actually increasing slightly. Turning in here because I think I'm safe. We got 50% signal strength. It's actually going up a little bit more. I have him on radar here. I had him. There he is. I got him. Locked. Fox 3. This will be outside of range here, but I got to shoot something. He's actually trying to turn the screws on me a little bit, and he's doing a good job. I don't know how I didn't find him on radar that time, but he took full advantage of that. He shot a missile at me, and RWR says signal strength is quite high, so that AMRAM is close. The reason I just had to push that missile, I had to shoot it anyway, was just to push him away a little bit. If I didn't shoot it, he would have just, you know, came over here and probably run me down. Couldn't have that. It's actually a little bit upsetting, so hopefully he's defending that R77-1. Give me some breathing room. Let's give him our surprise. If he wants to play games with me, I'll play games with him. Let's shoot an AWACS killer at him. I don't think he'll expect this because he'll be like, why did he shoot 77-1s at me this whole time? He probably thinks I shot both of them at the AWACS to guarantee a kill or something. Here he is. Look at him. He's cold. He's running away. He's defending the 77-1. So it's the perfect opportunity to see if I can find him as he recommits. I'm going to reduce altitude here a little bit. Let's get a little lower. This will be a nice little surprise. He's still defending. That 77-1 must have given him a lot of trouble. Should be getting him on radar. Yeah, here we go. Got him on radar right here. Data link says he's recommitting. There he is. He's up high. Perfect. Got the AWACS killer selected. Fox 3. He's going to think it's like a SAM site shooting at him or something. He's going to think it's like an SA-2. He's just going to be like looking out of his canopy. He's just going to see this smoke trail from the ground. Look at that. It's tracking. It sees him. Oh, it sees him real good. It's tracking. It's not hypersonic though. Remember, it's only 3.3 capable. Mach 3.3. Look at that. It's tracking perfectly. He's flaring. He hit the panic countermeasure switch, it looks like, and it found him anyway. He just dumped everything. Flares, chaff, probably everything. But that missile still got him. Good kill. He did not expect that, man. That's probably very upsetting. But there you go, man. The Russians are working on some interesting stuff. The R-37M hypersonic missile, and then this AWACS killer missile. They're doing something over there.